When I was little, maybe 5 or 6, my dad worked constantly. He had the 9 to 5 job, sure, but he also ran this crazy little side hustle out of our detached garage, building custom wooden shelves. I called it his wood shop lair. The thing is, he was a night owl, so I'd always get woken up by the bang, bang, bang of his hammer around midnight, right when I was just getting into my deep sleep. I was a really sensitive kid, and I'd sneak out of my room, tiptoeing down the hallway in my bare pajamas. I'd find him there, sawdust everywhere, looking totally exhausted, but always smiling at me. He knew I couldn't sleep, so he'd tell me we were going to play the quiet game, which was actually just listening to a baseball game on a tiny radio, really, really low. But the weirdest thing was what he did next. He'd make me drink a glass of milk, a big cold one, but he'd pour in this one clear liquid from a little unmarked dropper bottle he kept locked in a tackle box. He called it space dust, said it was special fairy magic that only worked on big girls who stayed up late. I'd drink it because Dad said so, and within maybe 10 minutes, my eyelids felt like lead. I'd crawl back into bed and be dead asleep until morning. I always thought, wow, my dad is such a cool scientist. He invented sleep magic just for me. Fast forward 20 years, and I'm packing up their house to move them to Florida. I found that old tackle box, and there was the dropper bottle, still rattling around. The label wasn't unmarked anymore. The sticker had peeled back over the decades. It wasn't space dust or fairy magic. It was just a heavy-duty sleep aid, the strongest, cheapest one you could get over the counter back then. My dad wasn't giving me a sweet little lullaby drink. He was spiking my milk every single night because he needed silence to finish his work, because the rent was due, and he couldn't afford to lose those precious hours trying to soothe his noisy kid. He just needed me out. The love I felt was just desperation. That's the part that still keeps me awake.